Modern Warfare Meat Master.
Oh, both of them this month? The month of the beginning of the end?
This is the end.
This is the end. Well, Mel, I see your shirt's half off.
Yeah.
Meaning, this must be
The Half in the Bag episode?
the half in the bag episode. Steve's looking it up. He's looking it up. He's looking it up.
It's 88.
Mel cut him off.
Episode 88. Come on.
Come correct, Steven.
Fucking get with your shit, man.
It's your job.
Whoa. Oh. Throwing some shade back at me. I don't know if I like that. Well, all I can say to that, Steven, is I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
I ain't scared, you motherfuckers.
You gotta understand.
I ain't scared, you motherfuckers. Truly a legend.
Steve just threw that shade and he hasn't done anything else. I don't even think he still found out what episode, even though I told him. He doesn't believe me.
No, I don't.
He's texting the lady.
He's like a Republican at a Michael Cohen hearing. He doesn't believe.
And it took Mel exactly
There's precedent there. Oh man, it was
1 minute and 35 seconds
It's
to
so
bring
much-
up the Cohen trial.
It's so much comedy gold there this week. A gold mine. You would have known it if you watched it, but I
I
know
was
you don't.
tentatively not watching, but listening via Twitter, like reading via Twitter. What the fuck's the face for?
Reading via Twitter.
Yeah, you know, like the tweets with the quotes, the good spots,
When they talk shit about millennials,
the meat and potatoes of the matter.
it's you, bro. They're talking shit about.
I'm not a millennial. I might identify as one.
You are though, aren't you? Or no, yeah, you're.
I'm the cusp, brother.
You're Gen X.
I'm like, they made up a special name for us just recently. I forget what the fuck it was.
No, bro, you Gen X.
You're fucking millennial ass.
Eh, don't hate us, cause you ain't us.
You with us, Steven?
Yeah,
Are you?
Are you?
I'm here.
Well, yeah.
I'm present.
You put your phone down?
You look like Steven, not a present.
I don't see a bow.
Yeah. What kind of present doesn't have a bow on it?
A shitty one.
The presents that you put inside bags.
Oh, yeah, you look like you got a lot of baggage.
Or what?
Or the ones that your grandma gave you in the envelope that has $5 in it.
$5 in the envelope or the 10? You ever get the 10?
I usually get the handshakes with the
slide?
10 spot, yeah. Grandma was good at it. You should do it right in
They
front
gave you one of those
everybody.
$500 handshakes.
Never had the 500.
$500 handshake,
I had a
huh?
couple hundreds, maybe a couple 200s here and there. Not gonna lie. Grandma pats you on the back, and you know she's only like 4'3", and you're 6'2". You know how she's up on your shoulder, but she's up there. She's like, turn around.
She's on the
quick.
step stool.
Hey, come here. And you're like, what's
Floating.
up? What's up, Grandma? She's like, I got something for you. You're like, what is this? Drugs?
She's hanging in a harness like a Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, patting in the back.
Are you passing me drugs, Grandma? What is this? Just here, come here.
She got the shifty eye.
Just hold out your hand. Just give your grandma a handshake. But Grandma, we should just hug. No, give your grandma a handshake.
Handshakes are for strangers. You need to tell her that next time.
And then
Brother's got a hug.
you feel that little crinkle of that greenback hitting your hand. You're like, oh, Grandma just blessed the motherfucker.
She got folded up in a square.
Damn, you got a privileged childhood. You were getting money from your grandma?
Oh, my grandparents spoiled the shit out of me.
I was lucky if my grandma didn't beat me when she was drunk.
Grandparents got me the big ass G.I. Joe spaceship thing and like a Power Wheel.
It's all making so much more sense now.
Oh yeah, the grandparents were the shit. Both sides.
Just sheltered life.
What?
Sheltered life there.
I had some Christian friends across the street.
Oh,
You show them to the wrong side, the dark side.
No, I was going to Christian school forever.
You showed them the Pirates of the Dark Water.
We weren't
Yeah.
allowed to watch that.
I wasn't either.
You guys were missing out.
I was. They weren't.
Oh,
You
I wasn't allowed to watch Smurfs either.
you didn't really miss
They
out on
weren't
much
either.
with Pirates of the Dark Water. I'm not gonna lie,
Or
because they never
Gargoyles.
finished the show.
Yeah, I don't know how Gargoyles slipped by. I guess that was after my mom got done with being in the the Baptist church phase.
I remember that we were in the old neighbor's mobile, a big old van, because they had like 8 kids. And it was right around the time we started listening to like rock. And the 2 kids I hung out with had that band Cracker.
Okay.
Hey, don't you want to feel low? Hey, like getting stoned? Yeah, the parents didn't like that tape too much. Once that getting stoned thing happened, took it out the window.
And you got it?
No, I had it on CD.
Oh. See, look at him. Motherfuckers had tapes and he had a CD. Rob's that
I had a
spoiled
Walkman.
brat.
White
Of a
Sony
kid.
Walkman with 30-second skip protection. Son!
He got that white privilege.
Daddy came correct that Christmas. With the live CD, the Stone Temple
It's
Pilots
all
CD.
making sense
Look at
now,
us
man.
call him Daddy.
Yeah, I know. This is why he still likes Alex Jones, dude.
Bro.
Surprised he's not calling his dad Father.
Papa,
Papa!
Papa,
Can I get that new Cracker CD?
can I get my silver spoon polished? Papa?
That new ICP drop. Can I get that, please?
La boop boop.
I could see him asking for it. Papa, will you give me the great Malenko?
Paint my face, Papa. I need to go to the show.
It's tradition.
Paint me up like a juggalo. You guys are dicks.
You guys? I'll meet
Hey.
my Juggalette there.
Actually, never mind. That
All of me being a
happened
dick
once.
is coming from a place of jealousy.
I did meet a Juggalette once at an ICP show, like front row. Like she was getting ass beat, and I like from like the crowd, like just pushing. So I like put the arms behind, like on her sides, and like push back. And then like we exchanged numbers and shit.
He had a lot of hip thrust going on at the ICP show.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that.
Supported
actually going
hip, supported hip thrust
Hey,
from the crowd.
Hey, there was some feels. I ain't gonna lie. I felt some shit.
And then she reached back and felt some shit and said,
Yeah. Maybe.
I gave a thumbs up for the people that can't see
But,
me,
like-
which is everybody that's listening.
She gave Rob a thumbs up.
But
Yeah.
everybody looks a little
In the
different in the
back.
dark.
Thumbs up in the back.
Oh.
We'll get there, Steven. We'll get there. And exchanged numbers, talked a little bit. Shorty like just shows up at my doorstep one day,
Oh.
like ooh, out of the blue. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah,
He got it then.
nah, I didn't answer that fucking door.
Oh.
Fuck that, crazy ass fucking Juggalette.
Why not?
I don't even know how she got my address.
You gave her your
Nah,
number.
this was like before like hardcore technology, like just when texting was first coming around.
Yeah, but that's plenty of information. Get somebody's address with a fucking
Well,
number.
You guys are in that Juggalo family, so I'm sure she's got connections. She knows. She knows people
came
that
to
you
your
know
house
people.
and you just ignored it. You looked out the window like it was some
Creeping out
cops or
grandma's
something.
blinds,
Jehovah's
going,
Witness.
"Ooh, that's that chick I was
Yeah,
humping."
Jehovah's
about."
Witness
I
waking
didn't-
you up.
I mean, I was awake. It was when I was working overnight, and it was when I was sleeping.
So how'd you know she was there?
Because I looked out the window and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then when she like walked away, I'm like, "Oh, that was her."
Who's knocking
Well,
on
how
my door
the fuck
2 in the
does she
afternoon?
know where this is?
Did you text her after that?
No, I ghosted her.
You're weird, man.
What?
Like, get out there.
That was like 25 years ago.
I don't give a fuck. Like, what were you thinking?
I have higher standards than Juggalettes. That was a face.
Oh my god. Not over does he have a silver spoon, he also thinks his shit doesn't stink. Rob, come on. Steven,
Yes, sir.
how was your week, buddy?
She was from Dundalk too, though. That's like the nuclear power plant area.
Was she good looking? Decent? How old were you?
It's 25 years ago.
18, 19.
Oh yeah, 25 years ago, so he was what, like 25?
Break out the Steiner, break out the Steiner math.
I
Number
believe
down.
I just did.
Number down.
I was 18, or no, like 15. No, 17.
And you were a picky ass bitch then too?
17 ain't a cell phone.
Did
Yeah,
you
wait, no,
not
no,
just
no,
hear
no, no, no.
everything else?
It's not adding up. I had to been like in like, cause like I'm trying to remember where I was living. I was like
You were working.
22. I was like 22, 23.
Okay, that makes more sense. Having a cell phone by then. That's when I had my first cell phone. I was turning 21. When I turned 22, I got my first cell phone. But it was a cheap track phone, like pay by the minute.
She left a Jason mask on my door.
That's well. There you go, man. You would have been totally into that shit now. She was trying to ask you on a horror movie date. You just ghosted this girl. You know you gave her a complex for the next 10 years.
She wanted a Netflix and chill before Netflix was even out.
Yeah, she's like, that one guy that was nice to me at that concert, I thought I really had something here, but he's just like all the other guys.
Whoop, whoop. How was your week, Steve?
It was good. We recorded last Friday.
That we did, yes.
And after that, the lady and I went and self-fighting with my family.
Which one?
My lady.
Oh.
Not my lady. My soon-to-be wife, Miss Megan.
My lady.
Did you tip your fedora at her?
I don't wear a fedora.
Wait, you went saw fighting with my family?
Mm-hmm. That's
page.
good.
Did the sex tapes show up in it?
No.
Oh.
It was a good movie, but there's so many fucking flaws in that movie.
You expected a blockbuster?
Yeah. Well, it's getting good reviews on Metacritic
it's gotten,
and
like
Rotten Tomatoes
it's gotten
and shit.
Yeah. It's gotten like the 90s of the Rotten Tomato.
Oh, like Rotten Tomatoes in the 90s?
Yeah.
Fucking wrestling fans, man.
Is it just wrestling fans? No, I've heard other people who aren't wrestling fans say it's good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I can see them.
Because they see in the title with Dwayne Johnson in it, so they're like, oh, I like him from those Fast and the Furious movies.
I believe all he can say is nothing except you're welcome. Right? That's all The Rock can say.
It was good. It was a good movie, but yeah, there were a lot of flaws. Yeah, and then
such as
I don't want to give spoilers out to people who are listeners who haven't seen it, or to you guys.
I'm pretty sure she ends up in the WWE.
I'm not. Well, I'm not sweet. I'm not telling you. I'm not saying that's not how it ends.
Damn it, Mel.
Damn it.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I wanted to live up to her, like everyone dies.
Pretty sure she wins a title. Like becomes
pretty
the
sure
youngest.
She was like the first. Yeah.
Selena Vega did a horrible job as AJ Lee.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll give that. I'll take that.
Like acting wise, or
acting wise, and just like, like playing a part as a character, as a wrestler. She looked, because they didn't give her like the same ring gear as AJ Lee.
It's just copyrighted, son.
Well, it's still it's like a WWE film.
Different branch, man.
Bro.
And then
you watch wrestling and you can't suspend disbelief.
And there was like a scene where they went their tryouts, because I guess they had like a SmackDown did a show and was doing a show in England, and they did a tryout. They had a tryouts, and when they go onto the stage, it says SmackDown Live. When back in early 2000s, it wasn't, or like 5 years ago, it wasn't SmackDown Live.
If you noticed in episode 23, Picard.
I am the
right here. Pause it right here.
I am the comic book nerd from Simpsons.
You see that the salt and pepper shaker is out of place.
Episode ever.
All right, Steve. All right.
And they didn't even talk about how she was a NXT champion before she was Divas champion.
Didn't even talk about it.
Director's cut.
Oh,
okay. Or maybe the director's cut will have some other.
They did a lot of her doing the training in NXT, but they had
at
where
the Performance Center.
Well, barely in Performance Center. They had her like wrestling in like California and stuff.
Yeah.
Was Home Dude funny from Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah, he was really good.
Nick Frost
and the lady from Game of Thrones who plays
Cersei.
What?
Cersei Lannister?
Yeah.
What? She's in that?
Yeah, she plays Serena. Paige's mom.
Shame.
But yeah.
Shame.
They were all good.
Shame.
Even the girl who played
Shame.
Page was good.
All right. Sorry, Steven.
Ruined spoilers. I haven't got them Game of Thrones.
What?
I know there's that scene where she has to walk through the village naked.
How is that spoilers then? If you already knew about that,
I know about it. I just don't know the whole scene. I don't know they shame her. I just know she has to walk naked through a village.
Don't worry, it's inaccurate as fuck.
Let me ruin everything else for you, Steven, too, because you're not going to
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
Spoil Wrestling with My Family for you guys because you want it.
Well, let me tell you about the Red Wedding, Steven.
Well, I know about
You're
that.
gonna love this fucking show.
I saw that episode.
What the fuck?
What, do you just pick and choose?
You know there's these dragons, right?
Yes, I know.
No, there's an ice dragon now.
I watched season 1, and I missed out season 2, and then I went to a friend's house, and they were watching season 3. So I started watching season 3 with them, and they were just giving me a backstory of what happened in season 2.
Hold the door.
And I haven't seen anything since season 3.
Hold the door.
And I know 7 or 8 starts next month.
He's a lost cause.
Yeah, it's all right. You expect that out of you.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about Game of Thrones.
You should be.
Yeah, homie.
It's theatrical masterpiece on television.
Yeah, Steven.
Well, you gave up on it when they weren't because they weren't following the books.
I picked it back up and I finished, or at least caught up where it is now. It'll be one of the only shows I watch again.
Yeah.
I don't
That
really
says
watch TV,
something.
man.
But he watches Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Like a real man.
Yeah, Steven. No.
I didn't mean to bring your masculinity into it, Steve.
Yeah,
I was gonna-
asshole.
Listen, elephant.
With your toxic masculinity over there.
I'm just spewing it.
I know, you're going to be a next shooter.
What? Shooter McGavin?
No.
He's gonna-
White males are the most likely to be a toxic, to be a shooter, a
gonna
mass
shoot at
shooter.
top-
Just
of a bell
because I'm
tower.
an incel doesn't mean I'm going to shoot up a fucking sandpit manor.
Actually, that means there's more of a chance.
Percentages.
You're going to be a statistic, dude.
Gotta be something in life.
Oh, I guess you do. I'm a nihilist. It was a message from Bernie Sanders' team.
Ew.
I'm going to donate my money later.
Like you did 4 years ago.
Yeah. And I'll do it again.
Good for you.
I'll do it again and I'll keep doing it. Probably going to double it this time. Last year I gave $30.
Hey,
I'll
You
give
are
60.
in a better position.
I am.
It's double or nothing.
Double or nothing. There you go.
Where the fuck were we?
My week.
How the fuck was that?
I kept getting derailed by you guys.
I would never do that. I don't want you to point at me when you say that. Because listen.
Hey, one finger at Mel is 4 fingers back at you.
Yeah. Listen, man. No.
He's giving you spear fingers.
Yeah. Over there using his prop. Just propping it up. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You got a prop?
No.
I want a prop.
What kind of prop would you have? I would have a scepter and a goblet.
Maybe a hatchet.
I
But
could
like-
see you with a hatchet. We were just talking about toxic masculinity. Hatchet would be perfect for that.
But a scepter isn't toxic. Like that's like patriarchy.
A scepter and a goblet, bro?
Yeah, that's the ruling class.
No.
Fuck yeah, it is. What if
But
fucking
I ain't-
scepter? A scepter is to rule.
No,
that's
man.
a symbol of ruling.
No. That's not what I would use it for, homie.
Well, just because you're gonna stick it in your butt.
You wouldn't tell people to kneel.
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck good is having a
I don't
scepter?
tell people to kneel. I just knock them over the head with my motherfucking scepter and then they kneel.
You got a pimp cane,
Well,
bitch.
they're not going to kneel. They're going to fall down.
Yeah. They're going to fall down. That's right,
They're
Steven.
not going down to 1 knee. They're going down to 2 knees.
Fall into line. And dink, dink, dink,
Dink.
dink. That's me hitting people on the head.
Space
What about
ball.
when the dink don't work? Double
That's when
dink?
you hit them with the dick.
That's when you're double nothing.
Because They think my scepter's big, but when I hit them with that elephant trunk,
She thinks my scepter's sexy.
a little Maryland coming out of you there, huh?
Well, my dad does live in Westminster, Maryland, home of farm country.
Yep.
Carroll County.
This is Rob spewing
Country
out 'cause
boy.
of that country music that's playing at the restaurant today.
I
There's
knew that
country
shit,
music?
bro. I called the
Yeah.
Dixie Chicks. Sin Wagon. It was pretty badass.
He called it, and then I had to fact check it.
Yeah, he didn't believe me.
Where was I?
And Dolly
You
Parton.
were staring out the window.
You were making
Oh,
fun of the blind people, I believe. And
I wasn't making
that's
fun of
the
them.
Shoot. That's the shoot.
It was. He had really shitty tattoos, and I was just wondering how
you
it
didn't know
happened.
about it.
Do you think he was fully blind or just partially blind?
His eyes looked pretty messed up.
I didn't
Oh,
know.
he
Not
had him
gonna lie.
out?
Yeah,
He didn't
He-
have glasses on?
He
No.
he didn't have his
and I don't. Maybe he could see a little out of that. I don't know. I don't know what was going on there, but it was really interesting
Was there a cane?
because the
Yeah, I
waitress
saw a
had to
cane.
walk him out
Oh.
I saw the,
and was like
I saw
telling
the
him,
white red
"Okay,
cane.
here you're next to a railing now. You're next to the railing now. Here you go. Just stand here. Your Uber will be here soon."
Oh.
Yeah.
At first, I thought they were helping the older lady out, but then
At first, I thought they were walking a drunk person.
Any one of those could have been a valid option.
Yeah, I was all like, "Wow," and then I saw what was happening, and I was
Gawking
A-
like a motherfucker.
a wave of like sympathy and intrigue.
How much sympathy did you pick up on?
I wasn't watching. I glanced over. And I thought they were helping an old lady out, and I was like, "Oh, that's nice of them
Rob doesn't have
there-
emotions,
'cause
so
there
he
were
can't pick up
stairs
on sympathy.
to go out of the restaurant."
He's all like, "What?" Rob has some emotions. They're just
Evil and
numbed.
bitter.
I don't know. He does ghost.
Oh yeah, no, bitter and cynical.
He does ghost a Juggalette.
Yeah,
Is-
ghosted
is
the Juggalette.
Is manic an emotion?
Said he was an incel. Oh yeah. Switching between. Yeah, oh yeah.
No, but really.
Really what?
Is Steve done with his week yet?
I haven't even started.
What the fuck?
No, he
Mel?
said he worked.
I did not.
He
I
didn't even say that
I didn't
yet.
even get past.
But I bet you
didn't
he's
even get past-
gonna.
I didn't even get past Friday.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Friday, the lady and I went and saw the movie. Saturday, I went to an old friend of mine's house and had some dinner. Like me and Megan went to my old friend of mine's house. And then Sunday, I made a plan together to have, because I had some family in town, and I made a plan to, because I missed out having dinner with them on Friday, so I planned to have it on. I made a plan to have a lunch on Sunday.
And you did?
Mm-hmm. We went to Caddy's Pub.
Caddy's
Oh,
Pub?
on the beach?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's
Ain't that the people that got the straws kicked out of the beach?
that's
'cause,
that's Caddy's on the Beach, or yeah, but it's all the same company. Like they own Caddy's on the Beach, McDenton's, other bar like most like sports bars and stuff like that. But it's nice. They had pretty good food. It's on Indian shores, so there was like we saw lots of boats going by back and forth. Nice,
Any schooners?
lots of dinghies.
You saw Mel? You were out
Dinghy?
there in your dinghy?
And then
He could have seen it.
over the weekend, I picked up Far Cry 5 because it was $15.
And you started playing it again over New Dawn?
I'm actually playing. I'm going back between all three, like every other day. I'm like
Far Cry, New Dawn, and what?
4, 5, and New Dawn.
Just Far Crying it up,
Yep,
huh?
I'm Far Crying it.
Well, they're pretty much the same game, so it's not that much difference, right?
No, buttons are all the same,
Glorified expansion.
but graphics get a little better every time.
But then you digress.
And then of course I worked, and that's pretty much it. And now I'm here.
Now you're here. So you started from
And
your Friday, now you're
And I
here.
was supposed to go to Naples this week, but then that got pushed back to next week. And then I got told today that I'm not going to Naples. I'm staying back while they go up or go down to Naples.
That's no good, man.
Yeah, it's not part of the team, Steve.
I don't know. That's not a good sign, man. I would start putting my resume out.
At least update it.
Yeah,
My resume is updated.
I would
But,
keep it that way.
If I'm staying
on
back,
you.
then that means I get to work with my main boss and have him train me on things.
You know what it
hope.
really means.
I'll be his Padawan.
I get to sleep in my bed.
Yeah, your new Thunderputic.
Yeah, I get
Thunderputic. The thing vibrate?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Does it have the adjusting sides?
You gotta plug your bed in?
No,
What?
Megan and I make it vibrate.
Oh! That's disgusting.
Boom, chicka, boom, boom.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
So I guess this leads us into your question you were asking us.
Well, let's just wait till after our weeks so we can do the poll.
Let's we do it now. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's the
Fuck
that's
that.
the
We're doing
perfect
this shit
segue.
now.
Is that the perfect segue? Did I
That's the
ruin
perfect. Yeah, you ruined the segue.
But that's okay.
Wait till
We have a
after.
habit of doing that around here.
Yeah, no. Steve wanted to know about pegging.
He,
I didn't want to know about pegging. I sent out you guys a meme that said,
let him explain himself.
is it gay if a woman pegs a man?
Is that not wanting to know
Question
about
mark.
pegging?
It's not me wanting to know about pegging.
You sound like peg curious, bro.
I'm not peg curious.
Little Peggy Sue?
Yeah.
Peg Bundy?
Let me tell you, before you get to the pegging, maybe just have her slip a finger in.
I sent this to
One
you guys
finger, one
because
knuckle.
Incompetence?
Rob told us in our group chat about his week. So I was like, well, since you've already told us half your week, why don't you?
Here's something that happened during my week.
Why,
We understand. We understand.
Why don't we have a little filler before we get to wrestling news?
Filler, eh?
Filler, huh?
Yeah. Filibuster.
I filibuster all the time. It's called derailing.
I think I'm good on the pegging filler, if you know what I mean.
You were?
But
So is it gay?
Would I call it gay?
No, it's not gay.
Are you in a heterosexual relationship with your
Yeah,
significant other?
you're still making love with a woman.
Because whatever you do with them, at that point, I believe would be...
Is it gay when she spits your cum back in her mouth? Your mouth?
And this video is demonetized. Not that it ever was.
Yeah, we don't have monetized videos, right?
This is why.
I can't have nice things. One day we'll get on a network that lets us be us, and cultivates that.
As much as I don't want to answer this because I have family that listens to this.
Why the fuck did you bring up pegging then? You're the one that did this.
I didn't bring up pegging.
What did you think would
Where's
happen?
the line, Steve? Where's the line?
Because listen, there's something you got to understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
So, what were you not going to answer though?
Oh, about if Megan spits it out.
Whoa! We didn't need to know that. That's too
bro,
much. I didn't know.
you did
I asked you if she spit it into your mouth.
Rhetorical, bro. Rhetorical.
And the key part is your mouth. I don't even want to know about.
And I was gonna say, if she let me go into her mouth, then
Oh! Damn! I think we just witnessed the downfall there. Steven, there's some things you just keep to yourself there, buddy. Not because I...
You
have
have
a problem
until
with it.
8 a.m. tomorrow to
Yeah.
let me know if you want any of this taken out of this podcast.
Just, if you need a place to stay, once Josh moves out, I'll try to get it ready for you.
You mean Ian?
I don't have
No,
any.
because Josh is moving in after Ian.
I don't have any seats in the back of the bruiser. You
Yeah.
can stay there until then.
But listen,
It's not gonna cause controversy. It's not the fact. It's not the fact of Megan hearing this. It's like I said, I have family that listen to this.
And you just went all out, bro.
yeah. And wait,
I apologize for Steven's actions.
yeah.
This is do not represent.
Steven is Mel tonight.
Steven's actions do not represent that Rob Guy Podcast Network whatsoever.
Mel's not Mel because he's tired.
Ah,
He's
Yeah.
been pretty Mel so far.
I've been pretty Mel. I'm up right now. I am tired. I've been up for almost 24 hours.
Wow. I'm sorry. What? I was still taken aback.
Taken back?
I
Sounds like somebody else isn't getting blowjobs either. Ooh! But
That phrase you're looking for is called snowballing.
I know what it is. I was just being a little more graphic with it. Snowballing, I know. Listen, I've had it happen once.
What about
I don't like it. I wasn't asked about it. There was consent that needs to be happening there. Ladies, if you're ever going to spit
keep going. You
semen
started this.
into a man's mouth, you need to get consent with that. It's not cool to not get consent. I'm just saying that.
Need some written
It's
documents.
traumatizing.
Need some documents.
Sounds like you need a safe word, brother.
Oh, yeah. Well, you get safe words. Sometimes it's like Pangea tangerine.
Those are.
I'm sure that's probably hard to
That
say.
sounds a little difficult when your nipples are getting stretched in 20 different directions and your
I'm sure it's
sack's
probably
getting
hard to say
punched.
when you got a mouthful, too.
It's got to be something like strong and out there, like Yoshi. Not that that's mine or anything.
Or tradition.
Tradition? Yeah, I guess that's a good one, too.
So wait, you're getting pegged and then all of a sudden you're saying, tradition! This is a fucking train wreck. God damn.
Why? Rob, I think we just need to talk about it. Are you scared of sex?
What?
Rob is scared of sex, I think. We just figured it out there. It's okay if you want to get pegged, man.
I don't. Steve brought that up? Why do you do it?
I've only been pegged once.
It's cool.
Okay.
Was it by a female?
One finger, one knuckle. Is this where that homosexual, heterosexual thing comes in? Is it gay?
Like, why would... My thing is, if I'm going to sleep with a dude, why wouldn't I just get dick instead of fake dick?
ED?
Ooh, no, that's not the dude to sleep with, then. That's not a real man.
DP?
Okay, one of those ones that, like, rides up a little on the...
Oh, God.
Wait, how can I...
Huh?
Oh, God. That's
Yeah.
way too much.
Is it?
For me,
Maybe
yes.
for your first time.
Darkest sketch. Darkest sketch.
It's hearing that a lot lately. Yeah.
Well, no, but it was by a woman. It was an eye-opening experience.
Brown eye-opening experience.
Yeah, that too. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
So the poll I was bringing up between
That he's going to put on his Twitter.
No, I'm not putting my Twitter. I barely even use Twitter.
At SteveBelieve82.
Is it gay if a woman pegs a man? And then I also brought up the question while
Serious replies
en
only.
route to the restaurant: is it still gay if it's a transitional from a female to a male and they have to use a strap-on still? Is it still gay? Because it's technically kind of a man, kind of a female.
Wait, which one are they what's the destination?
It's female
of
to male. So, but they.
That would be gay. That would be gay.
What?
That'd be gay because you're sleeping with a dude.
But it's still a female because they.
No, it's not.
Because
It's
they
a
don't have the
dude.
genitalia. They still have the female genitalia.
How does this person identify?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you need to go by, not genitalia, because you're talking about sex there and not gender.
But you're getting pegged because they have a breast.
But it's still, you're sleeping with a dude at that point, not a female.
I'm asking the question.
And I'm letting you know the answer.
But I'm also asking the audience, not just us.
Well, again, let me break it down for you there.
Bring out the Steiner math.
Okay? Sexual organs do not define gender. Okay? I know this is a little old school for you. You can't understand it.
He's looking at you so lovingly.
I was raised in a Baptist life, so.
But sexual organs do not define gender. There's plenty of trans people that don't even get surgeries down there to match with what's going on up in here. Okay? Gender is a societal norm.
Up here, as in the brain or in the
Yeah.
hair?
Well, however they decide to reflect outwardly what they feel inwardly.
You guys remember when we used to be a wrestling podcast?
Yeah, and then we boycotted WWE.
Yeah.
Is that what did this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
For
okay with it.
Steven.
since fucking Saudi Arabia.
That's when you started getting pegged? Ba-dum-ba!
I bet there's plenty of Saudi men that probably want to get pegged. Because it's that whole, like,
Well,
difference for society.
don't they, like, women are for breeding, men are for pleasure, kind of?
They say that, but what happens behind closed doors? You think that guy wants to give a little control away? Probably sometimes, man. Some of those dudes are...
Peggy Sue, are we done with your week?
Yeah, I told you.
We didn't believe you, though.
I left it at I worked, and then I was supposed to go to Naples next week.
One last question. Lube or no lube?
Oh, no, definitely if you're doing any kind of ass stuff, lube, man. The fuck kind of sadistic fuck are you if you're doing it without lube?
I will
They call me the
Further
bang
in that
maker.
incel.
I will
They call
tell
me the
you
bang
something that's
maker.
been told to me. An asshole does not produce moisture. Like
That's
like-
true.
like a
That person
vagina
wasn't
does.
lying to you.
So,
Yeah.
all right, if you
Lots
want
of
to
lube.
toss some salad for you,
No, even that is not, because that's not going to, like, that's just outward. You want lube in there, man. Let me tell you. Don't go in there dry boning it.
yeah, don't raw dog.
Well, you can raw dog. Don't dry bone.
This is complicated.
I know, man.
Mel,
Just have some compassion for your lover. How was your week, Rob?
it's been a fucking week.
Yeah?
I've been playing school bus
Yeah? Yeah?
for a friend.
For a friend? Is that what we're calling it now?
Former lady friend
Former?
who's been in need, and I've been a guy that's been able to help, so
'Cause
why not?
You've been available.
Are you,
yeah.
Are you campaigning, bro? Are you campaigning to make
I
it...
don't fucking know what I'm doing, bro.
Are you campaigning so it's not so much former? You're all like, I want to be reelected for this position.
I
Trying to
mean,
getting out of the friend zone.
slow and steady. Slow and steady.
All right, buddy.
I don't fucking know.
All right.
Got a job this week, bitches.
By this week, you mean today?
Yesterday.
Got a job. This
Had
guy got
it-
a job.
Fuck that. I had the interview yesterday, and they were like, I really like your resume. A lot of this stuff sticks out, blah, 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 blah. I like this, like that, blah, 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 blah. We'll let you know by tomorrow. We'll let you know tomorrow what our decision is. 2 fucking hours later. Yeah, we want you here on Monday at 8 a.m.
And you're all like, okay,
I was like, fuck yeah, bitches.
I'll be there.
That's kind of how it was when I applied at Canes.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
That wasn't how it was when I
Pack your
applied.
food.
At your
So-
present job.
Yeah.
Your boy's employed again,
Yep.
and I'm still going to do the eBay hustle.
Still going to do the eBays.
2019 is about to get murked, son.
Yeah, I saw that. You were trying to get the FBI knocking on your door
Shit,
on
yeah,
Facebook.
we need to have a talk.
Yeah.
Them cocksuckers and I.
Talking about murdering
I
things
got
on
documents.
Facebook.
It did throw some people for a loop. That's funny. Your boy hasn't had fast food in 3 fucking weeks. Hasn't had soda in 2.5. And I'd like to pat myself on the back for that. Thank you very much.
Talk to me when it's a year.
Hey,
Nope. Nope.
the he who's without blame casts the first stone, though.
I've been almost.
I ain't trying to live all high and mighty. I'm
I've
living
been
my
almost-
best life.
I've been almost 2 months without soda.
I'm trying to live a healthy life.
Yeah.
And Steve is such an inspiration, especially when he got bitched out by the lady at Publix last week.
Get bitched out by a lady at Publix?
No, my lady.
The lady.
Because I had.
Oh,
I had
that's right.
Because he had the
Milky
Milky
Way.
Way El Barro that he also got El Janeo.
He ate it too.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Didn't share.
Didn't share.
2 for me.
Bop, 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 bop.
There was a promo last week for some TV show that's on ABC. It doesn't matter what the hell it's on. It's got the guy from Friends on it.
David Schwimmer?
I think that's the one.
Ross?
I don't know their names.
Chandler?
One of those.
Joey?
Joey. That one.
Phoebe?
I wish.
Rachel?
Well, Joey's on. He's on the new on the American version of that British car show.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's got a Showtime show, and I think he's also got an ABC show, so it might be that.
Well, the promo for it is like him and his family are standing there, and they all have matching like lumberjack-looking shirts on. And it reminded me of this family photo my mother made us take in like 1999.
Okay.
It brought up some bad memories, man. We were all wearing matching blue lumberjack shirts. It looked like all of our heads were floating in this background. It was bad. Did I show you guys the picture?
It was
No,
it,
I didn't send you guys the picture.
I think you need to put it up online, though.
it was
think I need
bringing
to put it
you
up
some,
online?
It was bringing you some
Well.
PTSD.
A little PTSD was involved. Let me I'm gonna throw this bad boy in the thread here right
Well,
quick.
you know what helps with PTSD?
What's that now?
Psilocybin.
I'm about that life. I've been thinking about venturing.
Yeah.
You know, you got to do those kind of trips every
Think it helps ground you.
every now and then.
I like it. I endorse
Fuck
it.
is this thing?
Yeah, Top Gear is that British car show he's
Yeah.
on.
Top Gear. The American one sucks compared to the British one.
I thought that shit got canceled.
No,
Probably
the original people got out, and they have their own show on Prime, I think it is.
Optimus?
Mm-hmm.
Optimus. He's talking about the what's that called? World Tour. What's their one on the?
It's on Amazon Prime. I know.
Yeah, the Great Tour or something.
Oh, Gumball?
No, not Gumball.
Not Gumball, bro.
Man with a Plan is the ABC or
That's the
CBS
show.
CBS show he's on.
Give them all the publicity they need, Steven.
But Episodes was that Showtime show he had. But that's not on anymore. It ended 2017.
Haven't played any video games. A little Smash to take the edge off.
Little smashing to take the edge
Yeah,
off. I
a little
understand
Smash
it.
to take the edge off.
Doing a little
Okay.
smash.
Just sent you
Getting
guys
a
that picture. No, I haven't watched any movies, Netflix. Didn't go on any like YouTube rabbit holes.
Damn. Oh, that reminds me. I've got a YouTube video to show you guys. Jeez. All right, I understand.
Yeah.
So which one of them in that family murdered the rest of them?
Nobody yet. They all moved out.
Okay.
But yeah, stepdad, my mom with her South African haircut, looking like Yolandi Visser.
She does.
And that's you without the glasses?
I'm the oldest.
Yeah, which one do you think
Oh.
he is?
The
Come
one
on,
with the
man.
brown hair.
I wasn't sure.
The one that looks like me still?
Yeah, the one that looks like Rob.
Oh, I
Without the beard.
I didn't open the picture. I just saw the two little kids. I thought it was that long ago.
99?
I thought you were one of these two little kids.
Oh, that's Nick and Alex. My brothers.
I didn't widen the picture so I see you in the back
Oh, you got to widen the picture for me? What you
to
trying to say, bitch?
I mean,
to see like a young Kevin Owens there.
The sad thing is, I thought that was like earlier in the 90s, but like my ears were pierced in that picture, and Christian school wouldn't have that shit, so it had to have been 99.
wow.
That thing hung over my mother's fireplace for years. She
Aw.
loved it. And then this week we tore her apart in a thread.
Look at that. That was pretty cool, Rob. I like it. I'll show you some pictures of me. I'll find some.
That's about it for me.
Yeah.
How about you, Melifont? How's that tattoo healing? I see you over there like
It was itching there for a little bit. But,
patting it.
But
Yeah,
it's
Megan's tattoos that itching. It's starting to itch.
yeah. I want more already. So that's something that's going to happen. I already have some ideas for the next one, so I'm going to be getting a tattoo again. I don't know when.
Because you just made your first car payment.
Yeah, I did. Just
Yeah.
make my first car
I
payment.
need to
And I had to get gas
for the first time.
for the first time since I've had the car. What is this, 6 weeks? 7 weeks?
I mean,
now?
shit, they deferred a payment for your ass, so
Yeah.
a month, 2 months.
Almost a
Yeah,
month and a
just
half.
about,
Yeah.
Well, how long have you had the Switch?
A month, I think. So like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Man, I do love that Switch still.
Yeah, you were just taking a shit with it earlier.
Yeah.
You got a shit switch.
Well, I play it everywhere. Not everywhere. I don't take it like out of the house a lot.
Do you
but
take it to work?
No.
Play on your lunch break?
No.
I've seen those guys.
Yeah, I talk to people on my lunch break.
Coworkers?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, you know, I'm a social person. Getting out there networking.
What else
Being me.
happened this week, Mel?
Not too much.
No.
I hung out with a lady, and it went well. I've been talking to her this week. It's been nice. It's weird.
Excellent.
It's weird having a...
It's weird talking to people outside of this group.
No, not outside of
He
the
does
group.
that all the
but
fucking
just,
time.
yeah, I talk to people all the time.
I'm
dude.
the one
You-
that doesn't do that.
Yeah, you guys are the ones that are kind of
Well,
antisocial.
I'm a humanist, so
Huh?
What the fuck's that mean?
I'm a humanist.
If you're a humanist, that means you give charity to people.
It means you like humans.
No.
You're a misanthrope is what you're thinking.
Yes.
No, I'm a humanist.
Listen to
I
your
don't
bad
like
religion.
people.
Steven, this doesn't
Fact
work
checker.
in the way you...
Fact checker.
You fact check.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, but I got that Mario Raven Rabbids.
What's a humanist?
I've been playing that. That's pretty fun. I also got a...
Definition of humanist: an advocate or follower of the principles of humanism.
Not what you were thinking. You're thinking misanthrope. You don't like people, right? That's
Yep.
what you're getting at?
I'm an anti-socialist.
Anti-socialist now. That's a whole
What's
nother...
a misanthrope?
Here's the definition of misanthrope: a person who dislikes humankind and avoids human society.
Bro, I got the word of the day toilet paper for a reason. Okay?
Well, after you two blew up that bathroom, there's no way hell I'm going in there.
Yeah.
No, but that's why you take my word for it.
Do you ever take my word?
No,
when it's
because I'm
wrong.
right most of the time.
But yet you still have me fact check.
Yeah, because you're looking something up at that. Are you lying to us when you fact check this shit?
He's just like
You don't listen
scrolling
to
through
what-
Facebook for a couple seconds.
Scrolling, yeah.
Okay, I think that was enough. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. All right, I should have the answer by
Can I ask
now.
a serious question though, aside from all this?
Okay.
What the fuck is on TV?
Gary Clark Jr. of this land.
I don't
What?
know.
It's a musician called Gary Clark Jr. and he's
Oh.
doing a song called "This Land."
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't know. I put it on the list
Thought it
and
was
then
like
we
the
started
color
recording.
purple
So
or
now,
some shit.
It's weird looking.
but he's going to be at this year's Gasparilla Music Festival.
Oh. Yeah, this will be another year I don't go.
Gasparilla Music Festival. Where's that?
And
Maybe
why-
we should educate the people on what actually Gasparilla is.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
He doesn't
fact check
fucking
that shit. You don't believe me when I tell you things, anyways.
Steven.
Oh, look at him.
But
Wow.
it's a music festival that's going to be in Ybor.
So Gasparilla is this like pirate festival that happens down here in lovely Tampa Bay area
The-
where
The daytime is the pirate, and the nighttime is the night with a K.
Night with a
Where-
K, bro.
pirates come and
Knight.
Just like a knife.
invade Tampa and Ybor, and it's supposed to represent some pirate invasion from way back when.
Raping and pillaging.
It's basically like a Mardi Gras. A miniature, not as crazy Mardi Gras.
That one is.
Yeah, day one's not.
And
Yeah,
there's
day one's
also
more
like
for the children. And
they
night
do it.
one's-
Yeah, they do it 2 different weeks, right? One's for children and one's for
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually do it. Yeah, one Saturday, like the first Saturday of a month, they do it the day for the kids, and then like the next Saturday is the night for the adults.
Usually Jerry Springer or somebody hosts that parade. some
Yeah,
fucking
and there's
crazy
people
shit.
puking on the side.
Yeah, you know. Good old Florida living.
But I don't know. I haven't been in years since they've upgraded. Revamped Ybor. I don't know if it's gotten bland or not. The night parade. I don't know if it's as
I've
wild.
never
as-
been.
I don't know if
Never
it's as wild as it was when last time I went, like probably 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, I've never been. Don't plan on going.
Not my bag, man. Not my bag.
It ain't me.
You're not missing anything.
It ain't me.
Wrap up your week, sir?
My week?
What?
Was that the wrap of your week? You were
Yeah, I
playing some
wrapped up.
You were playing some Mario Rabbids.
Mario Rabbids. I played some Mario Rabbids. I played some Warriors Orochi 4.
Roachies?
Orochi.
Did
With
you play
H?
some more Tetris?
Not this week, no. I didn't really, to be honest, I didn't play a lot of video games this week. It's more just coming home and like watching YouTube and Netflix and just staring at the TV and falling asleep and then waking up and rest and repeat. Lightning won 9 straight and then lost last night, so they didn't get the 10th, but still, they're doing pretty well, so they can't complain. Been watching this show, Chef's Table, on Netflix. I love it. It's such a good show.
Is it one of those like reality cooking shows?
No, it's like they each one's about a different chef and like about their life and their philosophies and how their view on things, and it's just it's kind of inspiring to me. You know, these people are passionate about something, and it's interesting to see because they're like really smart about it too. You know, you should watch some of them.
Yeah, about like what goes with what and how to.
Well,
pair
not even
things
that,
and-
but just like how they view life and what they've learned from life. And,
a lot of chefs are like that.
Yeah.
Because they kind of live like a freer kind of life.
Yeah.
Even though they're like stuck working every night. It's weird.
and it's like, yeah, that's it's such a good show. I watched it years ago, but I just saw that there's new volumes of it, so I'm like, oh, let me start watching this again. And I would like sit there to play the Switch and watch it, and I would just put the Switch down and end up like being captivated by the show, which is
That's saying
abnormal for
something.
me.
That's saying something.
Yeah, you know.
I know it's spring training, but Rays have been winning a lot of their games. I know it's just like, preseason.
They're like 500. They've like won 2 and lost 2.
Oh, they won 10-0 today against the Orioles.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, well, the Orioles aren't that
They
good.
kind of suck.
Yeah.
I know it's preseason, so like it's just like
I went to
it's
an
like-
Orioles home game at Tropicana Field.
Oh, during the riot?
Yeah, because they were having riots up in Baltimore.
Happens.
Yeah.
Y'all know about a riot.
They had one here, but I wasn't living down here before when that happened. It was in the more peaceful place, Colorado Springs. Springs.
Get your splings on, son.
Yeah.
that 94 race riot they had.
Yeah.
Steve was here.
I was here.
I wasn't.
Steve was in it. He was throwing rocks through
I was-
Starbucks windows.
That's when I left him all alone.
I was filling up the van.
Thank you. We got some news this week. Some big news in our very own backyard.
Oh, yeah,
happening
WrestleMania. I've
Wrestling
been
news.
stoked.
A year from now.
We're on the wrestling news now. We segued.
Fucking... Do you just like to say it?
Yep.
Yep. I do.
You got me.
Frankenbeans.
Frankenbean.
So Frankston Bates.
Segway.
I'm on a scooter.
You see my baseball?
All right. We're going too far with this, guys. Listen, we could talk about all the consensual weird sex that happens, but
As soon as we drop the R word.
we aren't talking about Retardy B here. Okay.
So big
WrestleMania in 2019 is going to be in Tampa
That's
Bay,
2020,
Florida, baby.
but yes.
2020 is going to be in Tampa Bay, Florida, baby.
Not official yet,
I
but
thought they had the press conference Thursday.
no.
Is this Thursday?
Yeah.
It's gonna.
I'm
fuck
gonna
is this?
I'm gonna be putting some money into that.
Oh yeah, we gotta. Oh man.
I'm getting a chair. No, I
We need
can't
to go-
afford
no,
that.
If we show up at the box office, we could.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're gonna do. Camp out there. Right when the box office opens, like, give me them flow seats. Give me them flow seats.
Give me them flow seats.
Give me them flow seats.
You
Yeah,
want those 4 seats right behind Cody?
I don't care what fucking row I'm in on that. Just give me that chair.
Cody?
He's just...
I'm getting names mixed up.
I would take floor seats anywhere. I'm going to go no matter what. I don't care where. And there's going to be so much other wrestling in the area. You know we're going to be going back.
It's all going to be close.
Going to Lakeland also.
You think they'll be that far away?
Yeah, ROH is totally going to run Lakeland.
You don't think they would run...
I don't think they put ROH in Orpheum.
No, but there are other venues like Sundome.
Maybe.
Yeah, they might keep it all Tampa related. Like I think the furthest
I don't think
Fairgrounds.
Lakeland's...
The Fairgrounds has that venue.
I think Lakeland's close enough that...
Yeah, I went to a WCW event there.
Because they ran...
I bet you even at Hard Rock you could throw.
They ran Lakeland when WrestleMania was in Orlando.
Yeah, they have a
that's
relationship.
Exactly. So why not? You're gonna see NXT at Amalie.
So we'll probably have Kaiju back at Orpheum.
Yeah, I would. Well,
There'll be a ring there all week.
yeah, it's wherever they're gonna set up the More Than Mania because that's always part of that. WWN.
And actually, Orpheum might be a little small.
Yeah, I think that might be a little small for that.
We might get a AEW by then. AEW event by then.
I don't think they'll run at the same time as.
You don't think they'll compete with all the other
No,
promotions?
I think that they do more by not putting their names in there with that.
We'll see what happens next year.
I mean, next year it could be different, but I don't think why, like Cody said before, why do that when that week's all about WWE, really,
But that's what More Than Mania is for.
Yeah, you say that, but would that be there without WWE?
No.
No. If Mania wasn't there, that wouldn't be there. So it is more than Mania, but Mania's in the goddamn title of it, So.
Bruce Pritchard. You're against this?
Sort of, yeah.
But wasn't Monday and Sunday or Monday and Tuesday like pretty decent?
Yeah, but do you really think that's him? Like coming in his first day back and making those changes? I don't think so.
Okay. Bruce Pritchard has been hired for creative.
I just worry that you're going back to the past instead of looking to the future.
Well,
There,
it's a business that holds on to the past.
Well, yeah, but
Cherishes the past.
there's other things. Like, I think that's why people are so hot for AEW. It's because it is an alternative. It is something different. They're sick of that same old, Like, how many times can we sit there and go, well, I know WWE is not going to give us what we want. They're just going to swerve us and make us have fucking Roman win the title again or something, I'm not saying it now because he got the biggest pop of the whole night.
That was fucking huge.
But, how long can they keep up with that?
Yeah. Well, I'm for it, though.
I don't know.
Briscoes versus Guerrillas of Destiny at the G1 Supercard. Winner takes all titles.
I know that should be interesting. So I think
It should be interesting, but
I'm not really.
still the Briscoes.
Yeah, I'm not really about the Briscoes. I've never been about them. I don't
see them going to...
listen. I've driven through Delaware, and it stinks.
Hi. We're in Delaware.
Yeah, it stinks like nasty chickens.
Yeah. Just like...
Because all the chicken farming there.
Who's going chicken farming? We're going chicken farming.
Are we
No. Tammy Sunny Snitch.
arrested again? Right?
A gang for not paying them court fees. That's the motherfucker, ain't it?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
It happens to the best of us.
This poor little train wreck. Is she on the road to destruction?
I think she's been on that road, though.
But I mean, Is she going to get off of that, or are we going to have another tragedy on our hands here? Should we not even talk about that?
I don't want to even give this any of my attention.
Fair. How about Jeff Jarrett still suing Impact Wrestling because they deleted 16 hours of Global Force Wrestling?
16
hours to free up space, quote unquote.
Yeah. It's not like it was that good anyways.
But
Is it a loss? No.
it was his property.
Then he should have a fucking backup of it. Right?
I guess.
Did he not learn anything about putting...
At this time, though, that stuff was taped, what, 3 or 4 years ago? 5 years ago?
Yeah.
It's like, who cares anymore?
Yeah, why doesn't he have like a master copy of it or something? Have it on a fucking DVD or a hard drive or...
Ooh, hard drive.
16 hours can't be that big of a file.
I don't know. I've never seen like a production file.
Yeah, I guess it could be more of a production, but still.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Steve doesn't like Global Force.
I
They
wasn't
scammed
watching.
him out of gold.
He bought 4 gold bars that never showed up.
I never watched GFW.
No one did.
Yeah.
It never happened.
Not even when they were guest appearing on Impact.
We found out this week that the Honky Tonk Man is going into the Hall of Fame.
Are you excited for
Which made me think, he's not already in there?
that? I know, right?
I swore he was already in there.
I thought he would have been too. He's the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever.
All time, baby.
Although I was never really into that gimmick.
I dug him as a heel. He was a very good 80s heel.
That was before my time, though. That's the
Yeah.
thing. I wasn't really watching when he was there.
I was never a fan of Jimmy Hart, so I didn't really care.
Like when I started watching, it was after a lot of it was during the new generation, so a lot of those guys had gone to WCW, and I just thought they were the old timers in WCW, like Hogan and Macho Man, and like Macho Man was on an announcer a little bit when I first started watching.
He was so unhappy doing that, too.
Yeah, exactly, and you could tell. And like I was watching the old ones, and I'm like, I forgot the Steiners were even in WWF. Like
Really?
because when I started watching it, they were WCW boys.
Ilya Dragunov made his NXT UK debut at the TV tapings last week.
Yeah,
Basically, NXT UK is Progress.
yeah. Well, that was a dark match too. He wasn't.
But he's there, though.
Yeah. And what about Progress? Speaking of Progress, what about Progress having the match to unify?
The
heavyweight
Atlas.
and the Atlas.
Yeah. That's a weird...
Well, they're getting rid of the Atlas.
I know, but why?
Because it's how many
Too
big
many
men
belts?
are there?
Too many belts?
No, well, not that. I could see him bringing out another belt, but
They got plenty of big enough dudes.
Atlas is for guys 205 and over,
They got plenty of them.
But there's so many more.
You just
Smaller
wanna see some
guys.
Flippy shit.
Yeah,
You
that
can't be
could.
doing flippy shit in little bars. Hit the ceiling.
I know that. You know that. They want to prove us wrong.
Madison Rain.
Done with him or done with ROH. Back with
mutual
Impact.
Parting of
She went back to Impact.
mutual parting of ways with ROH. What? She was in the Mae Young Classic, right?
Yeah,
No
and she was
interest?
also on All In. So
Yeah, true. And finally, in news this week, Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch Twitter beef
Twitter beef.
that may not be too approved of by the guys in charge.
Well, the language of it.
Well, yeah, Ronda Rousey said, fucking.
She said fake, I think is the word that.
Yeah, she said fake, and then that's when Becky Lynch was like, hey, watch that F word.
Yeah.
Did she say fake?
Yeah, she said
And
those
then-
fake
and
fake
then
lockup.
And then Rousey's last thing was like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about this.
Oh,
script.
it was,
I'll
she
kick your
said
ass
shit.
next time.
Yeah, no, her last thing was, bitch, you better lawyer up because I'm going to do some things that you're going to have reason to sue me for.
And you're saying you want it to end in a shoot.
Yeah, I would love it if it
Right there in the
ended
middle of the
shoot.
ring
Yeah,
at WrestleMania.
yeah.
Becky choking Ronda out.
Yeah, how great would that be?
Oh my God. Yeah, not in a shoot. Monday Night
You don't think Becky would win in a shoot?
No.
I don't know. I saw that Misha Tate fight. And
I know. Well, I mean,
I'm not saying Becky's Misha Tate, but
I know she has training, but not as much as Ronda.
yeah,
I mean, she's a fucking Olympic gold medalist or Olympic team.
in judo.
Judo can fuck somebody up. It's all about leverage.
Yeah, but you don't think you learned that in wrestling?
Because you don't know what she can do.
Yeah,
Steve
I understand
joke.
that.
Steve joke.
Dad joke.
Yeah, that's a dad joke, bro.
What do you think Steve's going to be in like a year?
Married.
And 9 months.
He's gonna be the father of triplets. And we'll never see Steve again.
Steve has one boy, one girl, one trans.
One undecided.
Well, one that they don't assign a gender. They let them figure it out.
We let them figure out their own name.
It's an experiment. What's your face for? After all the shit we've talked about on this podcast.
Well,
today.
because you guys are just so unsensitive to these things. You're like, it's like when my grandma wouldn't really say that, but when like older people say, you know, colored folk or jungle bunny, that's what you guys sound like right now.
Did he
With, I think Steve just said one of them will be a trans.
Robert said that.
Oh yeah, you did, and that's
I
like,
said I will let them pick their own name.
I said will be trans. As in,
You said one girl, one
person
boy,
that
and
is
then
transgender.
one will be a trans. And I said, we'll let them pick their own name. That third child.
any fucking way. Mel, don't train wreck this shit.
I didn't train wreck it.
Hey,
You did.
I
hey.
just try to call awareness to
Hey.
these, so you guys
All
can
right,
hear about it.
We're so unsensitive.
Chelsea, take that pussy off the pedestal and get down here right now. Get off the high chair.
Which one of you is the incel? Not Steve, because we were talking
It's
about how he
me.
got laid earlier.
And the old thing.
I was talking about the vibrating bed, but
Yeah, but
yeah.
that thing. Anyway,
Anyway,
That was Monday. How about what happened on Tuesday?
no, we didn't even talk about Monday.
We talked about Monday.
No, we didn't.
no, we didn't.
Oh, you started about talking about Monday, and then we started about talking about me being
No,
a
we
parent.
didn't.
You did. You started talking about Raw, and then
I
we
said Monday Night Raw, and Mel went.
I derail.
got yeah, that's you.
That's me.
Monday Night Raw.
It's right.
We had Roman Reigns.
Return. He said, "Big Dog is back, and this is my yard."
Big Dog had the ovation of a lifetime.
Well, because he said his cancer's in remission.
That was before that, though.
No, when he
Boy.
said that word remission, that was the loudest pop I've ever heard.
Ceiling was gone.
Yeah, it was loud. That was like Hardy Boys returning loud.
Not even Hardy Boys returning. That was like Daniel Bryan turning on the Wyatt family loud.
That was like Hardy
Was
Boys
that loud?
returning at WrestleMania that you guys were at.
what
If there
I'm
was a
talking
roof
about.
in that stadium.
Yeah, that was the loudest shit I've ever heard live.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was freaking out. That one girl said she was going to shit her pants.
And we turned around. Did you shit your pants? She did not. She did not.
I wasn't near you guys at that point. I had moved down.
Fucker. Are you gonna do that again in the next year?
No, I'm going to actually pay
No.
for the good seats this time.
There's no moving down for him because he's going to be down there.
Yeah. I don't have to pay for a hotel when it's in the Bay.
And
So-
I meant Corey, not Cody. I said you're going to get your seat behind Corey. Like
Corey?
Corey Graves.
Correct.
Corey?
Correct.
We made a great mistake, Corey.
Correct song.
Kurosawa?
Um,
Kurosawa?
for the briefest of brief seconds, I thought maybe it was a work.
You actually, that goes
Okay,
back.
here's the rationale that went behind my mind in all of this. I thought, man, what if he got popped for like steroids or something? That's like a 90-day.
Such a
That's
cynical.
like a 90-day thing, and this pretty much was a little over 90 days.
So cynical.
I mean, it was just a fleeting thought. It popped in.
No, it's because
popped
you
out.
watch too much fucking Alex Jones, so you have this all planted in your head.
I didn't have any documents. I didn't have any proof.
I feel sorry for your mother.
Listen, I feel sorry for her too, but for many different reasons. If you can't think outside the box in this world, Mel.
There's one thing to think outside of the box, and it's another thing to believe the crazy shit that's outside of the box.
I didn't say I believed it. I just said I thought it for like a brief little second there, rationalized it in my head what it possibly could be, and came to a theorized conclusion that it could theoretically have happened that way. But it most likely did not.
He did put those thoughts to text, though.
Yeah, he did. He probably gave it more. He thought about it longer than he's giving it credit for.
I think when you put thoughts to text, that's when it's out there.
Probably watched a YouTube video about it.
And I told you guys like right then.
He's probably watching some What Culture or something.
Yeah, they were talking about it.
They're up his dick.
He was probably watching some like right-wing wrestling with a Christian slant to it. And they're talking about how like
Bible Belt Wrestling Federation?
Ted DiBiase wrestling.
All wrestling rings are actually circles, and we can't see it because of cameras and tricks and smokes and mirrors.
All wrestling rings are flat, Mel.
There's a curvature to the wrestling ring.
Well, no, because Robert's a part of the Flat Earthers.
He did say he was a flat earther.
What?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you remember
well, I mean,
you said
if you do get on a plane,
there's no curvature.
You can fly from Alaska to Russia to California all in one go. There's plenty of fuel. It's flat Earth. There's ice walls.
Ice walls. That's the craziest part of flat Earth to me, I think. That and like millions of people would have to work together. And let me tell you, I work with people and 10 people have a hard enough time working together, let alone millions keeping like big vital secrets.
You ever fell off the flat Earth, Mel?
Not maybe.
The globalists will get you to fall off the flat Earth. It's only a matter of time until their agenda's out there and perpetrating the minds of our youth.
All right, we're getting the Alex Jones talk. Let's get out of here.
The Raw Tag Team Champions got beat for the second week in a row, Mel. How does that make you feel?
Oh.
By the NXT boys.
Pretty shitty. Like, this is why they want to leave. I'm pretty sure they'll be doing the Dean Ambrose approach and be like, listen, we're not signing another contract.
Oh, we also had Becky and Ronda brawl, then Becky got arrested, and Ronda called out Vince and said,
why are you still talking? No, just stop that voice.
What?
Stop. Just stop it.
What?
I'm putting the veto down.
You're sounding more like Jesse Ventura than Alex
Yeah,
Jones.
I was thinking that myself. All right. But Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, where was Charlotte?
On SmackDown.
Yeah, just talking about how she's going to go get the belt.
Grab that brass ring, baby. Becky Lynch gets fake arrested and
gets hallway mugshots.
Hallway mugshots. Yeah.
That are out before the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
booking does not go that quick, let me tell you.
Well, we had that when Vince got arrested too. The same fucking thing. Anyway, Steph comes out instead of Vince when Ronda calls Vince out.
Yeah.
And Becky says, shit's got to change around here. And basically throws her belt in the ring.
Vince is a man who makes decisions.
Gotta make the right choices.
Well, how about this time he makes the right decision? Let me flub these lines.
She's good at that. She gets up in her...
Very good at flubbing lines.
Yeah. Seth and Roman saved Dean from a beatdown.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting. We're going to get that Shield reunion before Dean takes off.
Is he taking off still?
I hope so. He needs to become a Christian Cage.
It seems like they're doing everything in their
to keep him
realm of being to keep him there.
How quick have all these turns happened? Like Elias is back to being a heel now. Strowman has flipped more times than Big Show.
What's a Strowman anymore? Jesus.
He's done for, man.
I know. Like, what the fuck happened there?
Maybe those reports about him not like showing up late and them not having faith in him were true. You know?
Yeah. Finally on Raw, we had Ric Flair's 70th birthday.
Yes.
Woo!
Hey, your boy.
And we did not get to see Ric Flair come out and
No.
have a birthday party because Batista sent a message.
Yeah, nothing goes over his head.
He
Nothing
said,
goes over Blue Tista.
Triple H, can you see my nose ring now?
My blue nose ring.
Yeah, I mean,
My
what about
blue
that
shade
nose ring?
sunglasses.
There were some comments on that nose ring.
I have your attention now.
I'm not going to say anything to the man about his nose ring, bro. Do
Why
you
not?
want to get a matching nose ring?
No.
No? You don't think you could pull off a nose ring?
I mean, I could if I wanted
pull off a
to.
nose ring?
No.
No.
Maybe.
I've been told I look like that comedian dude. Legion of Skanks guy. He does comedy sitting down.
Legion of Skanks?
Yeah.
That sounds like some comedy you would do.
A Legion of Skanks. But anyway.
That was the closing segment of Raw on Monday.
Yeah. Tuesday was all right.
Say the S word, Steve.
SmackDown?
Segment.
Nope. Nope.
No, don't say it, Steve.
Say it, Steve.
We don't need to say it.
Even though we don't have one here usually, just go ahead and say it.
We don't need it because we're just talking about SmackDown.
Yeah,
About how
that was Tuesday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, about how Kofi Kingston got robbed.
What do you mean he got robbed? He
Got-
got replaced
Yeah.
in his match against Big J. Okerson is who I was thinking of. He got replaced in his match with Daniel Bryan by Vince fucking Kennedy McMahon, the owner of the business, the leader of the WWE, the money behind the matter, the man who signs the paychecks.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who he is. He put the wrong man in that match.
KO? You didn't want to see KO come back, whip a little ass?
I don't mind seeing
Kind
KO
of as
come
a-
back,
I guess
but
he's a face?
it would be nice if he came back and actually made sense in the story
Earned it?
and like worked himself into a story. I mean, they put him in something that like worked up to that, not just come back and get a title shot right away.
But
Like,
it had a reaction.
why don't they bring him back and have him be on Raw against your boy Bobby Lashley? Since that makes more fucking sense.
Since
'Cause-
that's the reason why.
Yes, because that's the
Owen was
reason.
on the shelf.
Yeah, you know, instead of coming back and automatically going against Daniel Bryan for the championship. What?
Mel's a little
What?
pissed.
Yeah, it's stupid.
He's also tired.
I get aggressive when I'm tired.
As stated before, Matt Hardy and Jeff are back.
Back together.
Matt is cleared for wrestling
And he's
again.
no longer woken.
Nope. And they signed a 1-year deal.
Well, their deal had clauses in it. They didn't sign a 1-year deal. It had clauses in it that WWE could opt into the third year if they wanted them. And they did.
Mel with his technicals.
Well, it's quite a difference in between signing a new contract and just going out with your old one.
We had a main event of Kofi and Owens versus Bryan and Rowan, where Owens picked up the win with a stone cold stunner that was approved of by the man himself.
Yeah. How do you like it now?
I thought it looked pretty decent. I mean, Stone Cold has been one to be a critic about stunners, especially if they don't end a match.
Well, goddamn.
Well, damn, that kid did that one pretty damn good there. Or some shit like that.
He's really a fan of Becky.
How could you not be? It's
You
the
have to-
female version of him.
Yeah, you have to be dead to not be a fan of Becky
Yeah.
right now. Steven,
Chelsea?
He
we
likes
lose you
Ronda.
over there?
No.
I thought we were talking about politics.
I'm listening.
But are you engaging?
When you talk
Free
to
your
me.
mind, Steve.
I want you to interject. Cut me off. And say, no, Mel, you're fucking wrong. Let me tell you what it is.
The derailing is on your side.
Okay,
That's
Steven.
your shtick.
I understand.
That's your segue.
When will he ever learn?
Never.
Never.
Ladies and germs.
Yes?
Boys and girls.
Oh, that one's me, not the ladies and germs.
Do we have anything else?
Anything international?
He's got to say that every week.
I know.
There's people that listen that
It's
want to
his
know.
You don't. I told you I haven't been keeping up with New Japan.
I'm not even talking about New Japan. There's other.
No, there's not.
Well, there's.
Your boy from TM61 Money Don't Kneel is.
Oh yeah,
in
going to
New
be in
Japan
the
now.
New Japan Cup.
Part of Chaos.
Mikey Nicholas.
Yes.
Nichols.
So how's
I think
that,
it's Nichols, not
Steven?
Nicholas.
Nichols. It's Nichols. Yeah.
Nichols. I like that. That's
Mickey Nichols.
Mickey Nichols. Yeah.
I mean, you kind of talk about progress because NXT UK is practically just progress.
Pretty much. But Progress, they're good. Progress is still fun to watch.
Yeah,
It's
I haven't
a lot.
watched it in a little while.
It's looser than UK.
Any new MLW news?
I didn't watch it this week.
I watched half of this week, and I watched last week's yesterday. And I tell you what, MJF, man, that kid's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a great heel. He reminds me of an old school heel. You can tell that he watches his Bobby the Brain Heenan videos, his Mr. Perfect videos, his he does the homework to be the dick that he is. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it.
Hey,
I love it.
I'm sorry, but when your boy brings the cat out, Mr. Velvet,
Yes.
that shit is weird, man.
No.
The cat will just sit on the turnbuckle. That cat's got to be on so much fucking drugs.
No, he's trained.
No, you can't train a cat like that.
Yes, he can. He did. Mr. Velvet is a trained professional.
That cat's on drugs.
No. He's trained.
Morphine.
No.
Or he's about to die.
No.
I haven't seen
How
the videos.
dare you?
You need to invest in looking at this, Steven.
Yeah, it's on fucking
MLW.
YouTube, Steve.
Have our ROH videos
I meant to check that. I
episodes
did not do that yet.
posted yet?
But this fucker walks to the ring, cat underarm, just boop, one arm in it.
Well, I've
Belt
seen some of it
swinging.
when Mel's put it on the TV, but I never actually sat
Cat-
down and watched.
Cat does not give a fuck about the fans, just looking at it, poking. I mean, they're not poking it or anything, but
So the cat's kind of like a grumpy cat, just sits there
yeah.
and doesn't do anything. Just
he gets in the ring and he put the cat right on the top turnbuckle, and that fucker didn't move until the bell rang when somebody grabbed him.
Jeez.
That cat's on drugs.
No.
I kind of believe the cat's probably just been trained.
You can't train a cat like that.
You can.
French fry, come here, buddy.
I didn't
Tell
start
these
young
people-
enough.
Tell these people you can't train a cat like that.
You give that cat enough cat treats, it'll sit.
By cat treats, you mean drugs?
Yeah,
Hi, Walter.
Hey, buddy.
he does.
So,
Yes,
episode 88.
is in the books.
We're moving on to episode
Started out dark.
89.
Did you just say Starlight Dark?
It started out dark.
Oh, no, it didn't.
Oh, it grew into being dark, and then it went back to being normal.
What? Steven.
I thought dark was normal.
Yeah, and dark implies some kind of bad. That has a bad, negative connotation to it,
Man,
Steven.
Dark place. We were just in a humorous place that hopefully no one took offense to. And
We'll
if they
s-
did,
We'll see in the comments.
Mel's sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I'm
If
sorry.
they did, Steve's sorry.
I'm sorry if I offended you, but
I'm not offended. I'm sorry if our listeners get offended by our crude dick and fart jokes.
we made some fart jokes today. I didn't make any.
If you're offended of fart jokes, then probably shouldn't listen to us.
Yeah, we're just going to guess you out of here.
Oh, you guys thought I hit... Okay, I can do that. Cool. Let me just hit that button. And I'll just, yeah.
This has been a TRGPM production.